Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Level Up series. This is episode 44 and today I'm going to be beginning another reasonably large project. I love to build big things in Minecraft because it's pretty cool. I get to sink quite a bit of my free time into it, and in the end it looks pretty neat, at least in my opinion. A lot of things I'd like to make I think look pretty neat. Of course, last episode was that one, and a few episodes ago was the whole scaffolding thing, so things are coming along. I like the fact that I'm building so many things in this area now. I know when the year started, I was thinking, you know what, I want to do a lot of stuff here. And past few episodes I've been, doing a whole bunch of stuff here. And that's going to continue. I'm not completing this whole bridges episode, don't worry, this is pretty big. However, I will be doing each of the pillars, as far as I'm aware. And I just want to have like the base, at least one pillar of like blocks going all the way across to the end. I will show you in just a second what that's going to look like. Well, not what it's going to look like, how far this goes. Alright, so this is a little bit farther away. I believe that might be the pillar that was closest to the mountain. There's one hidden right here, I think. And of course, now it would be helpful if I had a boat, but yeah, heading this way. This is a little bit past the swamp castle, which I know, I've got to finish it. I started that thing in the summer of last year, and it's spring of the next year, so yeah, I kind of need to do it soon. I'll just chalk it up to soon, I hope. When I have the proper plan of exactly how I want to continue that, I will. But yeah, keeps going this way. Now, like I said, I believe last episode I said, this connects two big mountains that for a long time I actually didn't even realize they were like in line with each other. So for various reasons, I think for one big one, two big ones. One big one that I'm gonna give to you right now is I think it will look pretty cool, and yeah, why not, I guess. But I will. I'm gonna reveal it now. Yeah, I think I will. So, hanging off of these. Okay, also something I want to note. This is not the top height. This is like the bottom of an archway that's going to go up. So that's just like a marker. Anyway, my plan is to hang banners off of the side and have just like the number of the updates that I've gone through on them. So I think it's gonna... Yeah, I didn't even build this one up. Let's do that quick. So the bottom of the archway, it is at Y101. Let's go all the way up here. This is entirely made out of stone, except for some of the stuff with the banners, that's wool. And I'm going to use some logs for like the supports for that. Yes, okay, that's correct. And yeah, so it's not exactly gonna meet up with that because I do plan on doing something with this in the future. I'm gonna leave it, for the most part, unfinished on this side because I would like to do something here, and I'm thinking I might entirely either encase this mountain in like stone bricks and do something like that, or I'm thinking I might do like a big keep, like a castle keep up here. I don't know yet. I'm leaving it like it's gonna end right here. Like that's where there's like a bit less space between these two pillars than there is from these two pillars. So this will like end right here. But yeah, that is the whole idea. This will be another thing in the future. And yeah, let's get up top here because I want to point something out quick. Alright, so here we are up top. And I love getting good views of the world around, so this is another reason why I've kind of done this. Get some pretty nice views. But as you can see, this is the bottom. It's a little bit above that, which is the bottom of the arch, and then a little bit above that is the bottom of the bridge, at the top of the bridge. So it will go, of course, like right here. And I do plan on doing something big up here. That is for future, because remember, it's going to be a long time until I'm into newer versions. Because, of course, I'm at 1.4.7 right now. And it's going to be many years until I'm actually in the current version that is today. Of course, I won't be the current version in the future, but yeah, it's going to be a long time. Now, over here, this is just something quick I'm going to point out. This is not anything new, or not anything I plan on doing anytime soon. But over here, I'm thinking I might do like a suburban town out here. Like some suburbs, like more modern houses out this way. Like I might flatten all this land because there's some weird biome stuff going on, and I might want to try to cover that up by flattening all of it and doing some suburbs out here. Maybe once I get some newer blocks, maybe like concrete, we'll see. But just an idea I'm tossing out there because I want to do something with this area, and that's a thought I have so far. It might change, might do something else with this area, but yeah, that's that. But let's get started actually on the actual pillars. I'm going to go all the way back to the one closest to the mountain on the far end, and I'll give you a bit of a rundown of exactly what it's going to be. It's not going to be too complicated. However, it's going to be pretty interesting. I think I have to, yeah, probably going to need to grab more stuff, but yeah, meet you over there. Alright, so there was a little bit of an error, and the clip where I explained the whole bridge thing kind of messed up my audio, and I didn't hear my voice. So, I mean, it's been like at least 2 weeks since I recorded that, so I will just explain that afterwards. But yeah, this is in the future. But yeah, it'll be a time lapse of it, and then I'll explain it later, because somehow I forgot. I didn't notice that until now. But yeah, oopsies. Alright, so, like I was gonna do earlier, I need to explain what the bridge is gonna look like. So, as you can see behind me, if it wasn't for these goofy chunk errors, which I don't know why these happen, it's only in this new version that I've been playing in for a little while now that it happens. Like 1.4.7, the chunks load weird. Believe me, that should look exactly the same as all the other colors you can see. But it looks like that, for whatever reason. I really... it's annoying, because it's way easier to see it with something that's, like, big and it's in the air. Because it unloads these weird. And I did shoot an arrow up there a moment ago. I guess it despawned already or something, but... it's still... okay, there it goes. Whatever, that's weird. Anyway, so as you can see... yeah, right near this swamp castle here. And it's got this like neat like indent in it. And I like it because of course there's a shadow in there, but like it goes and it follows like it, you know, you can see it follow underneath the bridge. I think that's pretty cool. I like that. So, of course that's a little detail I like. Now, of course, I can't even make chiseled stone bricks yet, which is a shame, because I really would love to use a lot of these in this build. Maybe when I get them, I think in like 1.8, I'll add some details to this thing. We'll see. Otherwise, it might just be a relic from this time. But, yeah, let's go over this way so you can see it a little better. Alright, so here we are. Of course, that ship in the distance is loading in. And I think it's turning out pretty good so far. Of course, this is not the entire base platform of the actual bridge you'll be able to walk on. It's going to be bigger. There's going to be some side patterns up there, and it's going to be a little bit different. If I have a screenshot, I might show it on screen of what I made a prototype of. But, yeah. So there are going to be banners. I said earlier hanging off the side. They're going to be underneath. So it's going to be a little interesting how I'm going to figure out how to do that. I'm probably going to have some water pouring off the side. I'm going to have to build it underneath. It's going to be interesting, but I'm going to start from all the way over there. And then, like, it'll go this way. I think it's pretty cool. It reminds me of some, like, aqueducts. Which, now that I say that, might make a little bit more sense than a bridge, but I don't know. I don't want to throw into question my whole design here just upon saying aqueduct. I do want to do some of those eventually, but I think this is turning out pretty cool so far. I like large imposing structures that, you know, just tower over you, and it's added a lot to this landscape so far. Of course, like say if you were over at the swamp castle, you can see a good deal of it. Of course, the way the chunks render messes it up a little, but yeah, so far I like it. But yeah, what I need to actually do here is explain what this is. So yeah, I got like a little foundation here, and I put some blocks on the bottom, so it feels like a little bit more well-rounded, I guess you could say. Then it goes up, and in a future episode, I'm not sure about next episode, but in a future episode, I will be finishing like the actual top and putting the banners underneath for the actual versions I've done so far. So I will do 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, and 3 and 4. So that is as far as I have gotten so far, of course. And I think I'll just put like 1 point whatever. I won't go like to the smaller details. Like I say, I won't have enough banner space if I do 1.13 point, I don't know, 2 or 3 or whatever. So yeah, I will eliminate some of that, I believe. But yeah, so far I think it's looking pretty nice. And I think I did mention this when I was recording earlier. I say earlier, but I mean like 2 weeks ago when I was explaining some of this. But I do have college coming up this fall. And yeah, my time is going to be at an all-time low, unfortunately, which is to be expected. It's like, you know, it's college. It's kind of important for my future. So this is, of course, going to take a back seat throughout that entire time. And I mean, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is just like I see this as a hobby of mine. It's just a little thing I like to work on here and there. As could be evidenced by the fact that I haven't really been working on this a whole lot lately, because of course you can probably look at my channel. I have 2 episodes out for me and Nick's series on MC Eternal. And we have recorded more. I have to get around to editing it. And yeah, there's just a lot I would like to do other than this. So yeah, it's gonna be something I can work on here and there. But there's like no shortage of things to do here, of course, so yeah. So far, I think it's pretty cool. Now when it comes to here, this is the tricky part. Because of course on the other side, I was saying I'm gonna have like a keep of some kind. Now I still think I'm gonna do that, but on this side, this is where it gets iffy, because, well, like there's this whole area and I would like to do something with that. I don't want it to be entirely like overtaking the mountain, because the mountain face I think looks pretty neat. But I need to come up with a good way of connecting this to the path here and all that. So that's likely to come in the future. I think the actual like bottom is like block I would be looking at right here. So yeah. Anyway, I like it. Turning out pretty cool so far, so I'm gonna like it a lot more when I have all the banners underneath. It's gonna take a lot of wool, do a lot of wool things around here, because I don't have concrete or anything. So yeah, I think if I'm gonna have like a resurgence in playing this, it's probably gonna be when I get more redstone stuff, because I would love to create my own things. However inefficient they might be, I would like to make it myself. I've said that before, but yeah, enough of me rambling. I do that too much. Yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I can catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.